What if everything we know about human history begins too late? What if advanced knowledge existed long before recorded timelines? Modern history places advanced civilizations only a few thousand years ago, but evidence found across the world does not fully match that story. Massive stone structures appear far older than expected. Some blocks weigh tons and fit together with extreme precision. The stone surfaces show clean cuts and exact angles that are difficult to reproduce even with modern tools. This level of accuracy raises serious questions about how the work was achieved. This leads to an uncomfortable possibility. Were ancient people more advanced than we assume today? Or are we missing an entire chapter of human history that has been forgotten? Ancient sites exist across multiple continents, yet many of them share the same design principles and construction logic. Structures are aligned with stars and seasonal events. Sacred buildings follow repeating geometric patterns. Mathematical ratios appear again and again across different cultures. At some point, coincidence becomes unlikely. Some ancient maps show coastlines with surprising accuracy. Others depict regions that should not have been explored according to conventional timelines. Ice-covered lands appear carefully mapped in detail. Certain shorelines match what scientists believe existed before the last ice age. Latitude and longitude are marked with remarkable consistency. Ancient scholars were able to calculate the size of the Earth with precision. Eclipses were predicted centuries in advance through careful observation. Planetary cycles were recorded and passed down across generations. All of this knowledge existed without telescopes or computers. There were no satellites or modern instruments guiding these observations. Technology from the ancient world raises even more questions. Some materials and techniques remain difficult to reproduce today. Damascus steel could bend without breaking while maintaining sharpness. Stone cutting methods leave marks that modern tools struggle to explain. Water systems function for centuries without electricity. Entire cities managed airflow, drainage, and cooling naturally. These designs worked with nature rather than against it. Sustainability was built into the system from the beginning. So why did this knowledge disappear over time? History does not always move forward in a straight line. Civilizations collapse under pressure. Libraries burn and skilled lineages come to an end. Knowledge that is not written down vanishes silently. Survival eventually replaces science and innovation. What if advanced understanding existed before our time? Not modern machines, but deep intelligence, an understanding of materials, mathematics, and natural forces, an understanding of time, cycles, and the environment. Evidence points not to one lost civilization, but too many independent cultures across the world. Different societies reached similar solutions to the same problems. They were separated by oceans, geography, and centuries of time. Floods reshaped landscapes and erased cities. Climate shifts forced populations to abandon once thriving centers. Wars ended chains of knowledge transfer. Time buried much of what remained. History does not follow a straight upward path. It moves in cycles of rise and collapse. We are not uncovering myths or legends. We are uncovering gaps in our understanding. Those gaps may change how we see the past. They may also change how we define progress. The past was not primitive or simple. It was intentional, intelligent, and patient. Much of that knowledge was forgotten, but traces of it still remain around us. If this is true, what else are we missing? Lost cities, lost sciences, or lost histories? What topic should I uncover next? Tell me in the comments.